Alright guys, today I'm going to be updating you guys on what my settings are. I know the new Halloween update just came out, and the new split just started a few days before that, so I wanted to quickly update you guys on what my settings are. As of today, these are my stats right here. This is my KD. And I also wanted to announce that I am still going to be streaming over on Facebook Gaming, so if you guys have Facebook or want to download Facebook to go check out my live streams, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description. I basically go live there every day. I'm going to be on there for a while. All that being said, let's get right into it. Got interact prompt style on compact, button hits off, crosshair damage feedback on X with shield icon, damage numbers on stacking, ping opacity on default, obituaries on, minimap rotation is on, weapon auto cycle on empty is on. I know some people have this option off, but I like to keep it on. It just does it for me. It's very simple. Auto sprint, I have it on. I used to have this off for a few seasons, literally up until season 12, I believe. If you guys have this off, I would highly recommend just having this on. It's very, very nice to have. Double tap sprint is off. Jetpack control, I have it on hold. I believe having it on hold is the best thing to have it on. I don't main Valkyrie or any of that, so Valkyrie mains, let me know. Incoming damage feedback on 3D. Taking damage closes death box or crafting menu is off. Hop up, pop up is on. This is just streamer mode, anonymous mode. A lot of you guys seem to say that I'm playing it versus bots because of the names being Wraith 7400 or whatever. This is what does that. This and anonymous mode as well. I have those on because obviously I stream a lot of hours over on Facebook, not a plug. Obviously I have these on because I stream a lot of hours and people like to, kill feed snipe, so I have both of these on for myself. Performance display is on. This will basically tell you your frames per second and your ping on the top right of your screen. My reticle's on there, right there, if you want to copy that. This is what you got to have it on. It's just a normal in-between green color, basically. Very nice and simple. And laser sight, I have it on customize. It used to be on red, but you can change it to whatever. For now, I'm just going to keep it on green, but this doesn't really matter. It's just the laser sight. Colorblind mode, I have it off. I used to have this on Tritanopia a while ago, and now I turned that off. You couldn't change your red dot to anything else, so I like the yellow dot over the red dot, so that's what I had it on. Tritanopia would change that, but now that you can do whatever, I have that off. Moving on to controller button layout, I'm on evolved. Once again, I know this is an Xbox controller, but I'm actually using a PS5 controller. The reason why it shows the Xbox controller because I'm on PC and I have tap strafes enabled using the Steam inputs. A lot of you guys might know what I'm talking about. Basically, so I can tap strafe using the left button right here, as you can see on the screen right there. And for some reason, whenever you enable tap strafing or you do any of the button layout stuff on Steam, it changes from whatever controller you're using to an Xbox controller, and it even gives me like Xbox prompts like the A plus RB, but I am using a PS5 SCUF controller, and I'm still using evolved. I have two paddles on my controller right now, one on the left, one on the right. The right one crouches, the left one jumps. I know a lot of people use 4 paddles, but I think that's super uncomfortable, so I only use the 2. And if you guys can't get your hands on a SCUF controller, I would highly recommend playing evolved anyways, because it's very, very comfortable on your fingers. And the only problem I have with evolved personally is the fact that you have to crouch with the right stick, which is still very comfortable. It's just that eventually you're going to form some really nasty stick drift or stick issues with this controller because you're going to be crouch spamming a lot, pressing down on the right stick. For about 2 seasons, I was using evolved with no paddles on my controller, and I was still performing pretty well. The only reason I switched back to paddles is because I'm so used to it and it's highly comfortable, but I get that the price might be a turnoff to a lot of people, so I would highly recommend using evolved over any of these personally. Stick layout on default, interact / reload button on tap to use and reload, crouch button on hold, aim button on hold, survival slot button is on, triggered dead zones, I have it on none, menu cursor speed is right there if you guys want to copy that, and for my sensitivity we got 4.4, I'm still using 4.4, I haven't switched off of this in a while. Still very basic, it's not too fast, not too low, just perfect, just for me. I know a lot of you guys might think this is too slow, and a lot of you guys actually tell me that you think my sensitivity looks way higher in game. I'm not sure about that. This is what I've been playing on for the last couple seasons now. My per optic settings are off. For response curve, I have it on classic at all times. It might have just been on linear just now because I think I clicked on something by accident while I was making this video, but it's definitely on classic at all times. I do not play linear. Linear is way too freaking fast for me. Look dead zone on none. Movement dead zone on small. Inverted look off. Vibration off. Advanced look controls. These are my old ALCs if you guys want to use these. These might be completely wrong now because I remember messing around with them a while ago, but I haven't touched them since. So if you guys want to copy those, go right ahead. Per optics are off on the ALC. ALCs. A lot of you guys have told me that my old ALCs from past videos were really good for you guys, but I'm not sure if these are the same ones at all. Use them at your own risk, basically, because I have not messed with any of these in quite some time. So for dead zone, we got 2%. Outer threshold, we got 1%. Response curve on 7. Like I said, per optic settings on the ALCs are off. Yaw speed on 340. Pitch speed on 240. All of these are on 0%. ADS yaw speed on 125. ADS pitch speed on 94. And all of these on 0% as well. Target comp on. Melee target comp is on as well. Obviously, this is your aim assist right here. But for now, we're going to have those off. Like I said, I've just been using 4.4. No ALCs. And those are my controller settings right there. For video settings, these are just PC settings. This is going to look super different to you guys on console, PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One. This is just for PC stuff, basically. You're not going to have any of these settings right here. I think the only thing you're going to have is the field of view, brightness, and FOV ability scaling, and the sprint view shake. Everything else doesn't concern you, but I'm going to go through these real quick. My display mode's on full screen, aspect ratio on 16:9, resolution on 1920 x 1080. Brightness on 72%, field of view is 106. The reason I don't have it on 110, I feel like 106 is better for close range fights. That's just the way I feel about it. I might be completely wrong though, but at the end of the day, some of these things are all about feel. And for me, 106 just feels better over 110. FOV, ability scaling on disabled, sprint view shake on minimal, VSync disabled, NVIDIA Reflex, I have it on enabled plus boost. I don't even know what this is, but everybody has it on 0% if I'm being honest. Anti-aliasing on none. Texture streaming budget on very low. Texture filtering on bilinear. Ambient occlusion quality on disabled. Sun shadow coverage on low. Sun shadow detail on low. Spot shadow detail on disabled. Volumetric lighting disabled. Dynamic spot shadows disabled, mono detail low, effects detail low, impact marks low, and ragdolls low. So basically, I want to have all these settings on as low as possible so I can boost my frames as much as possible, because at the end of the day, none of this really matters. It doesn't matter how pretty the game looks to me. I just really want to have really nice frames, or stable frames. A lot of you guys also ask me why I'm capped out at 138 frames. Because I use a controller, if you go anything above 140 frames, it's really difficult to perform movements like bunny hopping on controller consistently. For some reason, I don't know if it's a problem with my PC on my end, or maybe I just, don't get the timing right above 140 frames, but at 138 frames, I'm still able to do a lot of movements that I do, like the bunny hopping on Horizon or any other character. So that's the reason why I'm capped out at 138 frames instead of your regular 144 or people going up to 200 frames. That's literally the only reason why I do that. But at 138 to 144 frames, it's not that big of a difference. So I'd rather be bunny hopping around at 138 than not doing it at 144 frames. And for the audio, this stuff's really not important, so I'm just gonna sit here and let you guys copy that if you guys want to copy that. Basically, the only thing that's important to me is the dialogue volume, because I really don't like the way characters be yelling in your ear talking about lore. I don't really care about that, so I just have that on 80%. And that's going to be it for my settings, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching the video. Drop a like if these settings end up helping you out. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'll still be going live on Facebook. My links will be in the description below if you guys want to check that out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Stand back, knuckle cluster's barn.
Spotted. Double timing it. Positive shielding. Spotted. Double timing
Green coffee. Just leave me alone.
From the data pool.
Base shot at.
Have a mulligan real quick.
Reloading. Another hooligan's dead. Being shot at.
double timing it.
I cracked that hooligan's shield.
Healing.
All those hooligans.
Love that.
Care package
Just
touching
pick the
down.
ring. Just pick one.
They use them here.
Reloading. Got him. Fire! Set me up the enemy shield. Shot at. Reloading. Arc star. Shield. Take him down. They're shooting at me. Back shield. Great. Aye. Quickly up, pals. Shield recharging.
How you?
Shot
little bit.
Never barely anything.
Shields recharging.
One shot.
This way. You can. Reloading.
He's work. Wow, this motherfucker just keeps climbing.
Other guy right there.
Bad guy. Outside of orbit. Another soft landing.
I'm gonna broke him. Find you.
Broken enemy shield. Aye. We down another.
Motherfucker really tried that. You're coming back. Oh my god.
Reloading.
Tango.
I can res the random.
On your feet, darling.
He's smoking.
Plenty of fight left in you.
Oh, yep, sorry. Forgot I was staying.
Reload.
Beginning ring
Evo
countdown.
shield here. Level 3. Taking a knee. Patching up.
Another bloody squad's attacking us.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Recharging my shield.
Replicator entering orbit.
Where'd that fusey all come from?
I don't know. Oh, right here.
Agent there.
Broke him. He's really weak.
Bad guy. Outside of
Got him.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
orbit. Shields
Do you smoke right here?
Best bouncer bums this way.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Oh, this person just landed. Probably you just killed that dude.
Reloading.
He's getting res right now.
Yep. I'm so you broken.
Enemy shields recharging.
Here comes the mother one.
Fucking fusey. There's a one time in here.
Best bouncer
I got
bums
him.
this way.
Thank you.
Another soft landing.
We'll go up right here.
Let's shift our orbits that way.
Okay, my smash that octane.
Fighting in the crack.
Give that.
Reloading.
1 minute. Stand by.
Back that hooligan shield. Reloading. Got him.
Broken.
40. I knew him.
Broke one.
Saw you.
Yeah, I have to go over the house.
Shields recharging.
I'm going in.
Nice. Reload.
Okay, I can make to
Down
him.
the last.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Numpty right here. Yes, I'll pick
Oh,
Come on, this way, I'm
motherfucking.
No way!
Reloading. Broken enemy shield.
No way. Oh my god.
Crack that
You
hooligan.
get that.
Rings close, with a minute to spare. Reload. Watch the flag.
Recharging my shield. Broken enemy shield. Closing him. Right next to
Nice, you got him.
enemy removed. Just a wee scratch.
Got another dinner.
Yeah, this last.
Enemy shield.
Really weak on one. Yeah, he can.
Reloading.
Oh, he's fucked. Never mind. Ain't no way around that one.
Really? Just all at once though? Jesus Christ.
Spotted an enemy. Launching me knuckle club.
Bomb bots are shooting at me.
Where are they?
Rings close, and we've got enemy. That's away.
Just smoke that shit, or you can bang ult them.
Yeah, I am right now. I thought that's what direction they were.
Another repick me up.
That's my ult. I don't know if it's on them or not. Oh, it is. We hit him a little bit.
Threw my ult, but my nade fucking didn't do shit.
I hit him a little bit. Not a lot though. Gosh. Got hip fire, baby!
Shit my loaf. Jeez.
Thank you. That was much needed game. Much needed game.
Much needed. I finally drop on something that's not two Mozams.
Right.
My god.
Well, I think Skull Town's my favorite spot to land.
I love Skulltown. It's just holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. A little 1K.
Yes. 1K, 4K.
555. Cinco, cinco, cinco.
Cinco, cinco, cinco.